Welcome back, guys. I don't know what to say. Let's just get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's move on after
You
our coach
wake
out.
up in the morning, substantial awkwardness sometimes. Boom, you are on horses. And...
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Who's riding here, Travis? Sorry, I had to
You were all riding
Yeah,
your
I remember
horses.
it now.
Did you name your horse?
Oh dear.
Josh is like, I'm done. I'm
Sorry,
done.
Oh, good God. Oh.
Cool. So was there something you wanted to do before leaving, Kevin?
There was one thing I wanted to do, and
Okay.
this map is really blurry for me for some reason.
It'll take a while to load.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. I wanted to either...
Eclipse, I like it.
What? Oh.
Sorry, yeah,
This side.
Josh said in chat, and why don't you say that out loud?
Oh, I haven't
Nina.
used it yet, sorry. I haven't used it yet, sir. I'm not going to say its name. until I
Cool,
build it.
alright.
Well, everyone can
And-
read it and see it.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Alright,
like,
alright.
Apologies,
Yeah.
Kevin, I've
What I
interrupted.
what I wanted to do was either leaving from the inn, like going back to get my stuff or whatever. I wanted to, on the way out, write this wherever, but I wanted to write a note and
Okay.
either stop by the castle or the post office. I don't know how mail gets traveled around here.
Yeah, so there would be,
Post office.
you would go to, for lack of better terms, because I'll have to figure out what it's actually called, you would go to a post office type thing. They would be able to send messages via caravan, which would be slowest, but one of the safer ways. They could send it via a rider, which would be expensive. They can send local messages by bird, but obviously if you're flying like across countries, it's really not feasible.
Mhm.
Ye
What are
old
you
mess-
looking to send there?
I wanted to
Caden?
send a small package to Elfgard, I guess, looking for the survivors of Silvish. I mean, it's
small-
aimed at Trias and Nephany, but if they're not
Okay.
there, then it would go to the survivors that knew them or whatever.
Sure. So, do you
s-
write up a note?
Yeah, I write up a note, and I wanted to enclose. I guess the other question is, so I wanted to enclose some coin in the package.
Sure.
And I wasn't sure, like, if I don't think we have time to do this, but if I wanted to go at the post office, I don't know if I would have better luck having it go through the castle.
I see what you mean. Yeah, so you go up to the castle. The guards know you, like yeah. So obviously they ask what's up. You say, hey, are you sending soldiers or whatever to Elfgard? Yes, soldiers rotate around. So yeah, they can deliver you a package for you
Perfect.
to Elfgard. Absolutely.
I would.
Cool.
I mean,
so
I'll
what do
pay
you
them.
send?
I'll pay them whatever. But I have a note, and I wrote up a note. I could forward that to you if you want.
Sure.
And
Yes.
I wanted to enclose 100 gold.
Okay. And yeah, why don't
Durian
you send me the
sobs.
note?
I'm doing this. I'm doing this without the party.
No, that's fine.
During
Make it
subs
white
anyways,
less
because
too
you know.
bad.
Cool. So you enclose 100 gold. You get them to get a nice like sealed box and
Yeah, I
seal
give
it
them a
with
little.
the note.
I'll give them. I mean, if I'll give them a little tip or whatever if it's
Sure,
needed or
sure.
supposed to, whatever.
No, it's not needed. They're fine with taking it.
Okay, I'll give them a little tip anyways. I'll give them
Okay.
give them a gold piece.
They're
Very
asking you
good.
to read it out loud, by the way, on the stream.
Asking
Yeah.
read out loud. Okay, I'll read it out loud. I'll also forward it to Travis later. But
Sure.
Your 9-int letter.
my 9-inch letter.
Yeah, but he knows how to write.
I know how to write. That's yeah.
But your 9-int letter.
Yeah.
I would say the letter would go more off of charisma, which probably doesn't help you.
No, is 8 charisma letter.
Yeah, about that, Travis.
Well, it's. I mean, it's
Same modifier.
it's not a novel, so I don't think it's
Yeah.
out of his league of writing a letter to friends.
No,
or
no,
whatever.
no, no. Like I'm giving you shit. Charisma's people skills. You may be a great poet, but you can't express it when interacting with other people because you're awkward as fuck.
He's like, it sounds good in my head.
Yeah. So what did you write? Go ahead.
Here's the note. Trisynephony, I'm shocked and saddened to hear news that Silvish was attacked again and in more force. I hope this note finds you both well and alive. Enclosed is some money for you or whomever this arrives at to get back on your feet, invest in the town, or pay for passage elsewhere if you are in need of a change of scenery. After seeing you two at the festival, our party also ran into some trouble, and one of our members ended up dying trying to apprehend a criminal. Later, we actually set out on a mission and killed the dragon plaguing the mountains between Palatinus and Taurus. That's what we've been up to. Please send word to Palatinus if you are alive. I will try to receive any news at some point in the future. I believe our party is traveling to Cien next. Not sure where we're going once we get there, but I hope our paths cross again in the future. Your friend in Battle and Blood, Cabin.
That was cute.
Oh,
Aw.
beautiful. I really like that.
I like that too.
That's awesome. That's
Oh,
awesome.
fun charisma.
Kevin,
Oh.
Kevin can perform calligraphy or something. I don't know.
It's
Sounds so
it's maybe a
cute.
little untidy, but perfectly readable and very
Aw.
touching, Kevin. Very touching. Cool. So you send that off. Give a little tip. They said they'll send it with some soldiers with explicit instructions to seek the survivors of Silvish and deliver it to either the two people you named or their closest relatives.
Fair enough.
Excellent.
Hopefully the two people he named and not their
Yeah.
closest relatives.
Awesome. So you head back, meet up with the group, and I assume you guys head out?
Yeah.
Onward.
yeah.
Yes.
To
Okay.
adventure.
Question, guys. As the party, do we want to go by land or do we want to go by sea to Cien?
I would like. I
Are
think
we
we
going
should
by
go by land, and I would like to cut upland and examine the rift on our way.
Ah. So you want to just go from Palatinus
like
straight to
that.
Phoenix?
Yeah, I'd like to cut around the rift and go to Phoenix Point. Yes.
Okay.
Huh. All right.
Interesting.
Okay. So you guys, do the rest of you agree with that party or that plan?
Well,
I don't quite look
I don't-
agreeing when I say it, but I agree.
It's
like,
an
I
adventure,
don't mind
Amara.
because I came from Cien from the water, so going by land's not a big issue either.
We got Pony.
I have never been to Cien. I have only sailed around it, so I'm interested in seeing the length and breadth of its land.
Let's go by land. I'm a bit more comfortable on my feet.
Understandable, Kevin.
I'll admit the water journey is not particularly nice.
I'm not really a fan of it either. I had to travel a little bit by sea, and
Yeah.
I prefer being on land.
Cool. So you guys cut a path basically straight north from the capital. You get off the road, and let me know if you disagree, but do you probably take the road to about here and then cut up north? Or do
Yeah.
you want to go, like, around as much of the rift as possible?
I think what you said. I think we
Like, kind of.
we can ask.
Yeah,
how about
so you-
how about we ask for recommendation if we're going to travel
I mean,
rough
that,
land?
that's
from
probably the straightest point we'll
yeah.
get,
You know what?
right?
I don't ask
Give me
recommendations. I say let's
Let's
head
just
out
do
on the
that.
road.
You're
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'm a dragon hunter. I don't need this shit.
I don't need
You-
directions. Yeah.
Okay.
We go like this.
We got Kaden and we got
Excellent.
this beauty.
There.
Oh god.
All right. All right.
If
All
do it,
All right,
it'd be like,
we're doing that. We're doing the blue route. Let's go.
Yeah.
Very well.
Do it live.
You guys start heading through the woods. First day is pretty uneventful. You get to the point in the God damn it. You get to the point in the road and basically start heading north. Let's see.
I
Second
thought about
day.
doing that too.
Yep, second day is fairly uneventful. You guys get into the woods, but don't get to the rift at that point. Third day, you do get to the rift, and you guys haven't had a whole lot of information about the rift. Grimgar's spoken about it a little bit.
How
But-
are our rations?
Yeah.
What's that?
We stocked up. And
We
Our
would stock
rations.
up on
No,
rations.
we didn't
You
stock
you guys are stocked up on rations.
All right,
There's
good.
no way we
I
just
don't-
leave and be like, I don't need
So
rest.
I have on the bags with a horse 2 weeks of rations, but we probably used some fighting the dragon. So what-
I just kind of hand wave a lot of that. Like, I'll take some
Okay.
gold out of your thing every now and then.
Okay.
But I mean, you planned this route before you left Platinus, so you wouldn't be like, I take 1 day of food for a 2-week journey. Like, no.
Not to mention, we have a ranger, surely we can hunt.
You could, yep.
And I could pray some shit out, like.
Yeah. Whatever. So, you guys get to the rift on the 3rd day, and
With
you kind of
multipliers.
survey the area. It's rather strange. It's the forest just kind of comes to an abrupt drop-off. And it's this large cliff face. You'd say it's maybe half a mile across at some points, a little closer, maybe a quarter mile in other points. You can easily see the other end, but it looks like just this gaping hole in the ground. This kind of slash in the ground, a scar almost. You look down and you can see and well, you can hear, but kind of see. Some running water at the bottom. It almost, it doesn't look like a river cut across the ground on the top, more like the ground collapsed in on the river that was already underground.
Interesting.
So it's like a more of a canyon that formed more recently than before? Like
Yeah,
a canyon
it's-
that collapsed in on itself rather than like just
Exactly.
separating?
There was an underground river. You can see where the river cut a path underground into kind of cut its own ravine, but it looks like the earth just collapsed in at some point.
Okay.
Out of character, would Durian
Nuts.
know from his bardic lore what the Underdark is?
Who said there was an Underdark?
Okay, apparently not. Never mind.
I actually would say that without rolling that I've heard many tales, and if you ask me about it, I could tell you more.
I don't know what it is.
Travis,
Just saying, I was saying that out of character.
In-game
we
question.
know that.
Sure.
We had
In-game.
when we
I'm a well-learned bard at this point, so
when
Yes,
we
you are.
when we heard about the rift from Grimgar, the kobolds talking. This was where the kobolds, or at least we know of where they were before. This is not where we heard the dragon coming from, right?
You tell me what you remember.
I
The kobolds-
remember the kobolds they said they were complaining about the drow chased them out, and from what Mizudi...
Wait, no, you totally know this. Mizudi said the dragon came from where she lived.
Right. Okay, that's what I thought.
yeah. Okay. Well then anyway, then the kobolds just rallied out of
Yeah,
the
the
rift,
kobolds
which
and
was their
lizard
prior
men.
home.
Okay.
Do we see kobolds? Do we hear anything? Do we?
You
No.
guys haven't run into anything of note. Some wildlife. There's some deer about. Some.
I asked Caven
Rabbit.
if he sees any unusual tracks then, seeing as he's our tracking master.
Hmm. Are we?
Yeah, Caben, why don't you give me a tracking roll?
So we're like on the edge of the rift in the forest, right? We're not like any inside.
Yeah, like the forest doesn't end. It's literally just this canyon in the ground in the middle of the forest. The forest goes right up to the edge, and on the other side you can see the forest is right up to the edge. There's some tree roots dangling down over either side.
Right, but like so we're like on the edge. We're not like inside the forest.
No,
much, right?
yeah, you're at the edge of the canyon.
Okay. So survival, it's +8. $26.
Nice, 26. You have seen several tracks around this area, and they're fleeting. They appear to be well masked, but they also appear to be boots.
Do I know anything about the drow?
Little boots or big boots?
They look to be about your size. You know, maybe some
Medium-sized
people have
creature,
bigger
then?
feet, some smaller, but
Do I know anything about the drow?
humanoid size.
As much as like I heard rumored from the kobolds that they chased him out or something. Like I don't know much, but do I know anything about what a drow is or?
You know that dark elves are supposed to be evil and worshippers of weird spidery shit, and that's about the extent of your knowledge.
Okay.
You've never seen nor interacted with it.
Can I crawl
Okay.
over to the edge of this cliff and sort of peer over cautiously?
Yeah, I mean, you could walk and like there are literally trees right up to the edge.
Okay,
You could,
well, I'm
you could just
confident.
wrap your arm around a tree.
Jimmy in real life is horribly afraid of heights, but
Oh.
Durian doesn't care, and he walks up to the edge. And
Durin, before you do that, like when Caven's looking around, when he sees one of these tracks that's kind of like masked or like really hard to spot, he kind of points it out to the party, be like, "Look, you can. This is the track. You can see it here, and it looks like it looks hard to see. It looks well masked. It's something's careful.
It could be masked or it could be old. You can't really.
Okay,
You can't
well,
really.
I pointed out and talk about it. I guess showing off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
very interesting, Caven.
Should we continue on with our journey? I mean, we didn't come to see the
Hold on a
rift, we came to go
second.
to see
No,
it.
I'm, checking some things out before we move on.
Yeah. So, I don't know if this is like from the it looks bigger than a kobold foot, to be sure. So I don't know what.
Whatever, if you say it's masked, whatever did it, it's intelligent enough to think about that much. But I'm just gonna peer over the edge.
Cool. You peer over the edge, and you can now clearly see a river running. Boy, it's tough to tell. It might be 1.5 miles, 2 miles deep down.
Wow.
Damn, son. No thanks.
Again,
Can't-
you can
cannot succeed
also
those crime
see,
checks.
like it's fairly narrow actually where the crack is, but as you look down to the river, it looks like it widens out. Like the river cut a much wider path, and the part that collapsed, it's pretty obvious that the river didn't cut the same wide path along the ground. Like it goes down and then it widens out where the river actually ran along in the bottom.
My climb is only a -5, by the way. So let's just not do this.
I'm at
I mean,
+4.
you don't see like any obvious way down, any easy way down. There's not like a path down that you see, Durian.
Well, Durin, should we go journey to the bottom of center of the earth?
No, it is a that is a dark place and very deep. We could. There must be a way down because creatures found their way up, but we don't have the provisions nor the metal, nor the metal to take this on at this point.
Nor the rope.
I do have 100 feet of rope, but
I think we'll need more than 100 feet of rope.
well, you're not gonna climb down.
likely.
Caven.
We didn't even make plans to go down to the rift. Shouldn't we just keep heading up to Finicky's
Yeah,
Point?
I just wanted to have a look.
It was.
I just want to have a look. Let's
It's
press
come
on.
up in our travels more than once, so it's good to see here.
We sort of know what's happening here, and we should probably move on so we don't
Do I?
upset anyone.
Don't get pushed up a cliff into a dark elvish bliss. Yeah.
Do I feel
Okay.
anything watching us, Travis, as we're kind of closer to the rift and looking in?
Or Hedwig.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Hedwig's been flying along with you. She's been pretty silent. Like, she'll give a squeak, and then you'll see a rabbit run around.
A squeak.
And if you don't hold her back, she'll actually catch and kill a rabbit and eat it
Yeah,
while you're walking
I
along.
don't
Gotta
mind.
feed yourself.
Okay. Cool. But yeah, Hedwig's flying. She's your owl, your horses, like, they don't seem particularly spooked.
Okay.
Cool. So you guys just continue on.
Yes.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay, so what is your keeping watch order?
I would be third. I like taking third.
I think I'm usually second or last.
No, I'm last. If she's third, I'm last.
I'm sorry, I have Durian.
Yeah, or I'm first or last. Normally, it's one of the two.
I have Durian, Nina, Amarith, Caben. I don't know why Nina's an M. God damn it.
Nina!
Oh, you have M for
Oh,
Mizuti. M for
Mizuti
Mizuti.
was in there because Nina was really hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So do we do Durian, Nina, Amarith, Caben, Mizuti? because fuck it, she's with you.
Sure.
And do like 2-hour shifts. Everyone gets 8 hours of sleep.
Yes.
Sure.
And
Awesome.
As long as it
Okay.
doesn't mess up Mizuti's meditation time or whatever.
No, this way she'd get 8 hours of sleep.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Oh, where's my spell list? Gotta pull it up. Da-da-da-da-da.
Our stats are outdated a little bit, guys. Sorry. Our HP should be a little bit higher.
Nah, it happens.
That's alright. I've got a ton of shit I need to update.
Yeah.
Cool. So, you guys passed the first night without incident.
Okay.
You travel second day around during the day. No issues. Cool. And then the
I'll send you my
third-
spells in just a second.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Where's the border? Phoenix Point or Fort Kirribilli?
You are not sure.
Just because you didn't
Oh.
draw it doesn't mean you have to put it on us, damn it.
No, you're not sure in game. Like your characters don't know Platinus that well.
Okay.
Right.
Also, I would have level four, level four spells now, right?
Yeah, you guys leveled
like
up.
level.
So,
Okay.
yep,
Okay, I can actually put this on there now.
sure.
Well, there's a line conveniently drawn for us. It's fine.
I never said that was accurate.
In Durian's mind, it's accurate.
Where's that darn list of spells? I had your level 4 stuff. Did you change anything?
I may do just that. So let me take a quick look at the level 4 spells and see if I want to change one. I just want to double check.
By the way, did you I'm looking at Grimgar's map that he drew us oh so long ago. Did you hand draw that and then scan it, Travis?
I got a good picture of like rumpled parchment, and I loaded it into Paint, and then I hand painted it with the pencil tool.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's hand drawn in a way.
Yeah. And the paint is pretty awkward to begin with, so it probably matched
Yeah, it's like
goblin handwriting anyway.
yeah. I wanted to redo it because I'm like, God, that looks terrible, and I'm like, no, wait, that's perfect.
It's-
Awesome.
That goblin did it. Whatever.
Fuck it, took me 5 minutes. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks. All right, and why don't we see on the second night around the rift?
Okay. Before we start the night,
Yes.
Yeah.
I put on the Quick Runner shirt.
You've had it on the whole time.
Okay, I've had it on. Okay, I couldn't remember if I actually
No,
was wearing it.
you took it, so I've assumed like it's actually really soft and comfortable. You've had it on under your armor, and you're like, ooh, I should have got me one of these a while ago. This is much more comfortable.
Okay, I have my spell list ready then.
Cool.
I'm gonna do it on Skype so it doesn't cut it up into like 50 messages.
Okay.
Just
No,
'cause
do it in Google Plus chat.
Okay.
Skype's
yeah.
really awkward to copy and paste.
Travis, take a look at the last message above Allison's too.
Am I missing something?
That's really funny. Oh, I love it.
Divination and
Whoop, there's everything.
On
The
what
one
am I-
literally
what
above
am I
mine
looking-
on the Google
the one right
Plus
above.
chat.
The Google
That's
Hangout
right.
chat.
Google
Like,
Hangout
what
chat.
you
My
Kevin said.
AC2. Okay, will do.
Oh no, skip to best chat message.
Oh, good lord.
Gotcha. Okay, nice. Alright. Well, I apologize for having telegraphed this slightly, but Nina, you are
Yeah.
on guard, and I need a perception check.
Dat perception.
That perception.
we're both guys because this is my perception.
Roll it.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I didn't
Six
prove it
wisdom.
Actually, no, never mind. I'm going to delete that -2 out because I did improve it by 2 points.
All right. All right.
14.
That's better than
Okay.
Caven's average, and he has like plus a
That would have
million.
been 12, 3 level.
Could be worse.
All right. Cool. So you're sitting around, kind of keeping watch.
Watch.
Watch. And what's your flat-footed AC?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty boned. Flat-footed.
You could
17.
have been back in the city too, but you chose not to.
Is what?
Oh no, you've included the shield on that. 15. Because now that I got my scythe, I won't be using my shield.
Yeah, you're not using your shield. You have a scythe now. So you're just kind of sitting around the fire, like looking around. And all of a sudden, thunk! An arrow hits you straight in the chest.
Oh.
For 8 points of damage. Make a fortitude save.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
Ah, damn it. I hate Drow.
You don't know.
No.
Drow.
Oh my god.
No
Oh my.
shit.
Don't hate Drow. Hate the rolls, yo.
Yeah, I got
Don't
poison.
hate the player, hate the game.
Oh.
Okay.
Worst fort save ever.
Damn. What happened? What happened? Okay, guys, 1 second. I think my Hangout froze. I'm gonna rejoin. Just give me a second. Come on. Videos died, guys. I'm trying to reconnect. We might just resume in Skype. Just hang in there. Da-da-da. I'm not sure what happened. Apparently my internet's still working because I'm still streaming. Da-da-da-da. Okay, I got the link, guys. I got the link. We're going back. Come back.
God, Jimmy, you asshole. Aren't you going to link him?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we
Cook
still
a problem
broadcasting, by the way? We
I
can't
was
lie.
we will be
I
exactly.
was broadcasting, but it was just
Oh,
my audio.
my picture on the stream is so
Yeah.
funny. I look so drunk. I love it.
Just 1 second.
So I'm going to grab another beer.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Wait, why are you guys leaving? Oh, I was muted. Damn it. Why'd you guys leave? I was muted the whole time.
What'd you say?
I said, I don't know what happened, but we are streaming.
Oh, we're still streaming? Oh,
Yeah.
well, we're all frozen on cam.
No, that
You
was,
need-
I fixed that. It's all good.
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
Come on, Kevin.
I got kicked
Get
out
it.
of The Google Hangout just froze. It was so weird.
Well, we can.
Kevin, seriously, like, pause the porn downloads.
I know, right? Kevin, stop, like, you know. saving that
Are
shit.
we live, by the way?
Yeah.
I just saw me get up to get my beer, so I'm
We've,
pretty
we've
sure
been
that
live.
went out.
We've been live.
Awesome.
Got
Damn it, Kevin, stop the
got
porn
that body,
down.
but do we have a booty? He do.
Did Jimmy peace out?
He's.
I think he was probably getting a drink or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not
shoot.
seeing anything about half elves and sleep. I don't know if it's the same as elves for that.
Yeah, they get the abilities of an elf, but like in terms
But
of
is this
immunities-
including sleep? I mean, they're immune to sleep spells, but is it the same
Yeah.
as they go into a trance?
No, they don't get trance because they're human still. Trance is a
only
full.
half human though.
Yeah, but they're still human. You gotta be full elf to get trance.
Just wait, guys. We'll look this up. We will get a firm ruling either way.
Okay, what did I miss? Last time I heard, Nina got hit with an arrow.
Oh yeah, you roll a d2.
Roll a d2.
Yes.
D2.
Elves do not sleep, yada yada. Two.
Somebody's
Oh, okay.
awake.
That's probably good.
You are, yeah, you're kind of like, you're resting, because you still need rest. You guys are traveling, but
Yeah.
you are
Okay, I would guess.
awake.
I mean, it does say elven blood for all effects related to race. A half elf is considered an elf. An effect related to race is trance. You don't need to sleep. You go into a trance instead.
Just
So I
a
would-
sec.
It's up to you guys, but I never really thought about it, to be fair. So
Let's see. All effects related to the race. So that's like vulnerabilities and immunities and stuff. Like certain races, like planar creatures, are immune to like magic weapons, and that's a racial trait to planar. So Asimir and Thieflings in particular have that both immunity and vulnerability to those specific weapons. It's like
Yeah.
saying the same thing for elves. Like if you get hit by a weapon that makes you take extra damage because you're an elf, and you're half elf, you take the extra damage.
Yeah. Tell you what, since Caven's awake, someone else
so-
is awake. So,
so let's do this. Let's actually do this. Let's figure this out later.
yes.
I'm still tired though because I was awake already and I need to sleep for 8 hours to get my spells back. So I'm asleep.
Yeah,
Or
so
let's
you're
say
asleep.
I'm sleeping right now. So
And it doesn't matter because Caben's just kind of like laying by the fire. It's not obvious to an onlooker that he's awake. So Nina gets hit in the chest, thunk, and Caben, you look up in surprise and you kind of see her look down at this arrow sticking out of her
Oh,
shoulder,
shoot.
and she just slumps to the side. What do you do?
I yell for the party to wake up.
What? Role play it.
Wake up! Wake up! We're under attack! And I grab my
Party.
bow and look.
You wake
Start
up.
looking around.
Roll for initiative.
Dat
Do
initiative.
this!
What is
Someone
my,
wanna kick
Super
me away.
fast!
what is my initiative? 3.
fuck me. I'm groggy.
Oh
apparently.
shit.
Aww,
This is
Durian.
bad. This is bad.
Well, it's all black. Wow, you guys are slow. Despite you being sort of awake, Caven, you're just like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, he's making sure you guys are up. He's taking his bow out. He's taking some time.
Why?
I think I hear it double.
No, not me.
You will if you have it open in the Google Hangout.
Oh, I had it open 2 tabs. My bad.
I'm actually not hearing it at all.
It was
Okay.
noob.
Oh,
Kevin.
I don't want to undo. No.
Yes.
I don't want.
We have doubled our fighting force.
Your forces have been augmented. So let me. Okay, it's just really. I can hear it now.
-8.
Let's do a copy. We updated this for
Away! Away!
knock it off, Jay.
Leaving Nina on the ground.
Whoa,
what?
what happened?
Where did I go?
You ran away, duh.
Okay.
Wait, what? Where are we on the map?
In the dark.
Give me a sec.
The dungeon.
I just see. This isn't Dungeon World.
Yeah, I haven't lightened it up yet.
Oh, okay.
Nina's here.
So dark.
It is probably the middle of the night.
Like that. You guys can figure out directions because I don't care that much.
Oh, thanks, Travis.
And we'll go like that.
This is a
And
big
I'll
map.
zoom you guys to it in just a sec.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh, there it is.
There we are. So now I need to modify my hit points again. So you think of 8.
How much damage you take?
You
8
took
points
8
of damage.
damage. Are your hit points updated on there, Nina?
Yeah, it's 54. It would be now 46 out of 4.
Okay. Awesome. And put in your
Ah.
initiative. Let's get
Oh.
some shit out of there.
11.
Dap
11's not
turn
bad.
order.
Despite the fact that I'm asleep, I'm just gonna do it
How
anyway.
do you have a +1/+4?
Because
It's the way I do my initiative.
She's-
Improved initiative, yeah.
Those silly macros.
Improved initiative. So your initiative without.
So I have a +1 for my Dex mod, and then my improved initiative is +4. So it's
Oh,
+5
wow.
total, but I know I
I need plus initiative.
That
I need,
gives you
Yeah.
+4?
wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's literally a feat that you take if your dex is bullets.
like mine.
Yep.
Mine's pretty good, and I only have +3. I mean, I have 17 dex. 16 dex. 17? 16.
technically, if you cast Catch Greats on before battle, you get the bonus to dex.
I know. I know all the effects of it, but it's just like
You
a lot of
just
my
know before
bardic
battle.
skills. A lot of my bardic skills, I can give a huge bonus to people's skill checks, but I have to know that they're gonna do the skill check ahead of time,
Yeah.
Which is hard.
which is kind of
That's
it's,
like
well,
with,
it's kind of
with
bullshit.
buffs of my own. It's like I don't know what they're
Well-
gonna do next, and I'm not gonna metagame it.
Well, the thing is, it's like you have a good discussion before you actually do things.
We do.
like the
We discussed to a fault, and I still haven't cast it. Ever.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna chuck a rope over there. Okay, hon. Rope bonus.
Rope bonus. Is that what it's called?
Right,
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, it's normally
So-
not like I have time to talk about this when you're being attacked.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Nina slumps over. Oh god damn it, are those things not centered again?
Yeah, I can't.
One sec, guys.
Okay.
I have to reload. Sorry about that. So Nina slumps over. I have to get their initiative
Wait.
in here.
Cams are freezing
Fuck.
again.
Should
Wanna
we
restart?
like just completely restart the Google Hangout real quick and that's it? Like no break, restart Google Hangout, that's it.
Yeah.
Will that mess up all your cameras, Kevin?
No, I mean, it'll be black screen for a little bit.
Okay. I
For, like,
will
30 seconds.
restart the make a whole new one, you mean?
Yeah, make a new one.
Yeah,
Yes,
make it no.
make a
Alright,
new
will
hangout.
do.
Goddamn Trail Boys, I can suck one.
Okay, guys, we are restarting the hangout. Sorry about this. Yes, it is a hangout issue, and we are restarting the hangout with a new link, and we should be having it right now. There it is, and I can see people moving around their cams again.
Alright.
You know, when we used Skype for the one shot, that worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Are you guys live? Can you? Okay, yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, I
I
can
get it.
hear you.
Okay, good.
We're just waiting on Allison. He apparently hasn't noticed the Skype link is there yet. Press knock. There she is.
Oh hey! What up, girl?
There
What?
she is.
Hey.
Sorry, it like didn't make a noise, so I was like, when is it gonna happen?
Travis, at
Yes.
this point, you've been preparing so many enemies that I say you've gotten enough, and you can stop preparing enemies for us.
No,
Like,
I'm just
30 is enough.
30? Oh, come on. 30's not enough. Do you
If your
guys
hit points are like
realize?
5.
Have you added up how many kobolds you guys have killed?
A
Yeah.
lot.
I think I'm in like maybe the 50s over 2 characters.
Well, that's
Maybe.
true. I've killed like maybe 10, maybe 8.
Yeah,
Let's
not
check
that,
the kill list.
not that many for you.
Do you still, have you updated the kill list?
The 24
I
Nina.
think Reikuman's on there, so it should be.
24. Okay, so I'm actually at like the 40 mark.
I've killed 7 kobolds. I killed an owl bear though.
I don't
I've
think
killed-
all your initiatives are in there, are they?
Oh, nope.
No.
Oh, I have
Because
to
those
write-
look
oh,
way
no.
too high. Fuck you guys.
I
Get your
can-
real
All I
initiatives
see is
in
Nina
there.
and
I can
Eternal.
only see Nina in
No, I
turn
see
order.
Nina and
Oh,
Turtle.
I'm sorry.
God,
Right.
Travis.
Well, I still see them from the last page.
You might want to wipe it completely then.
Yep. Let me just put this to the map layer so that the fire is not in the turn order. There you go. Nina. I feel like someone's in there twice.
No, we're good.
Amareth, are you?
I am 11.
Oh, here we go.
No, there's 5 of us in there.
There I am.
Okay.
Mine's not letting me update it. Oh, there it is now. Good.
That's because
Good.
you suck.
That's good. That's because you suck. Here we go.
Oh wait, can I roll Hedwig's initiative? Because she can attack now?
absolutely. Roll Hedwig's initiative.
What is her initiative?
Wow.
Oh, it's +4.
Okay.
Nice. Roll 20. Why are you freaking out on me? D20 plus Quattro. Another 8. Okay.
Oof. Can you drag that over for her? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I put it in.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. Mizudi and Nina. Here, I'll do Nina's. There you go, Nina.
Oh. My one didn't.
And I don't know what
What?
Mizudi's initiative is, so.
Alright, I will have to roll her 1 sec. Sorry. I did not expect you guys to go by the rift. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yes, Travis.
So we'll go that. That should be that. We'll do a little.
What do you mean, Josh?
This and
Oh,
that.
the black one. When you guys were trying to avenge me.
The what?
The black one
You
that.
killed a Minotaur? I don't know.
Killed me. You remember
Alright.
in the town?
Mizudi.
the sequel.
Ooh, Mizudi.
I think I think the guardsman got it. I don't
Yeah,
we
I think
killed
the
him.
guards got it.
Did he?
Yeah.
One of the. He's actually on the kill
Oh,
list.
Charlie the guard. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Oh,
Charlie the guard.
wow.
Thank God Mizudi has got our backs, because
Yep.
the rest of us are all, sitting around with our thumbs up our ass.
Yep. So Mizudi gets up and grabs her bow and knocks an arrow and looks around and needs a perception check. And biffs her. No, actually, 14. What would her perception modifier be? We'll say that. Okay, so she doesn't biff her roll. She actually says, squints into the darkness and says, "Over there!" and fires an arrow in this direction. Ooh, and hits an arrow.
Nice.
You're a thunk and an ugh. And okay. Things and stuff.
Damn it.
Alright,
Cams are on their fritz again, guys. But
Yeah, just
we're gonna
Really?
keep.
Oh,
we're,
I kind of have
just leave it.
a face again.
we're gonna keep on doing it. Keep on doing it.
No, it's fine. We're all fine.
It's fine, it's fine. Cool, so we'll say that. And that.
So wait, which direction did Mizudi shoot into?
She shot into this
Oh,
direction.
okay, there. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, puppy! Hi, puppy!
Oh, dear puppy. Alright. And then at that point, several more arrows fly out of the
Oh, I
way.
heard that right then the music stopped. I was like, oh, good, they left us. Like,
Cool.
Only because we saw
So, we are going to go to Mizudi, one at excuse me, one at Durian. And that misses Mizudi. That
18.
hits Mizudi. And that hits you, Durian.
Ouch.
So
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Mizudi takes that. Durian, you take 4 damage. Roll a Fortitude save.
Oh shit. Oh no.
I don't really
See,
have
Mizudi-
great.
You see Mizudi waver and drop to the ground.
Shit!
Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck!
3 down.
You see Durian waver and drop to the ground.
Oh.
Remember, I'm
More
immune to
damage.
sleep. I'm immune to sleep effects.
It's not a sleep effect.
All right, that's fine.
Oh,
Actually, let me.
it's a bacon
make
effect.
absolutely-
Oh.
Just let me make absolutely sure that I know exactly what this does.
It lulls you in a false sense of security because it makes you dream of bacon.
It makes you dream of
Blah, blah,
Durian
blah.
dreaming of bacon.
Yada yada.
That's what the little icons above your
Uh,
tokens are.
Shit. Oh, I would have been fine if I'd rolled better on initiative. Damn it.
Blah 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 or blah blah blah. Yada yada.
And I've got a +2 save versus enchantment.
Nope. Since this poison is not a magical effect, Drow and other elves are susceptible to it.
Yeah.
You drop to the ground.
I know this
And,
one of a campaign.
at this point, you guys see Drow with a sword and another Drow with a sword run in.
Oh frick!
And you see a Drow woman stride out in robes, hands clasped behind her back. And she says to the two of you, I would suggest dropping the weapons and surrendering peacefully while you still can.
This is Amrith. This is Amrith and I.
Amarith and you're the only ones up yet. Everyone else is unconscious.
Are they talking in
Can I-
common or Elvish or what?
Common.
Common.
I snore. I
Amrith,
don't
go
snore.
ahead.
I'm unconscious.
Am I able to like sense motive to see if she seems like friendly? Like obviously she's probably not that friendly, but like friendlier than like lying straight to my face about like it being a good idea that I set my weapon down.
Yeah,
Or no?
you can definitely do a sense motive.
Okay, what is my sense motive? Let's see.
Oh, and by the way, she's speaking in Elven, so
+3.
Okay.
never speak.
Oh.
No, she
That's-
doesn't.
That's what I figured.
Too bad your wisdom isn't like
Oh
mine.
God! An 8.
You can't. You don't get a good sense of her motive.
Damn it!
Can I do one too?
Sure.
What is it? Motive?
Sense motive.
Yep.
I'm
Do you
gonna.
realize there's
I'm
probably
at
been
negative
entire,
one.
there's been an entire fantasy book series written about the motives of Drow and that you can't know them.
That's true.
We got party pipe
So
like
yeah,
Drows.
she says that.
Okay, Amrith, you
Um,
are first initiative, so I'm just gonna kind of glance at Amrith.
I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Yep. You're next.
Oh shit. I don't think I was prepared for this at all. I mean.
Shit.
By the way, you know that you're immune to sleep, and you have no idea what the poison does. So keep that in mind.
Amrith begrudgingly puts down her bow to keep the rest of the party safe. She doesn't want to attack because she doesn't want anyone to get hurt or get killed. So she puts her bow down. However, if someone does actually physically attack her, she's going to ready an action to summon Monster 2. To cast Summon Monster 2. Like, if someone
Okay,
physically attacks
you
her,
can-
like one of the ones with the swords, I'd like to ready action if they attack me or they attack one of the poison party members to summon
Okay.
Monster 2.
Okay, cool. So you drop your bow, Caben.
I'll
seeing
drop my
this,
bow.
Cabin's gonna lower. Yeah. Or drop it, whatever they said.
Drop it. They want you to drop.
Okay, drop on the boat.
Okay.
Once again, the music faded right on cue and then started up again. Like, and I
Yeah, I
can't.
know.
Like, oh no, what's gonna happen?
So you drop the bow, and a couple of elves with bows, dark
Elves or
drow,
Okay, I was confused.
dark elves, come out of the woods, all aiming bows at you. The woman kind
Gives
of.
Caben also as he puts his bow down. He's like, "We were just travelers. We don't mean any business."
I'm sure not. And the two with swords go up to the ladies and just hold their swords at their necks. They're not like jabbing
They're not
down
actually
at them.
attacking them, no. So obviously I'm not doing anything.
So she steps forward and, without even looking at you, starts kind of warming herself by the fire. Says, "Why are you traveling so close to the rift? It's not known as a safe area."
We were trying to get to north as soon as possible without having to cut through the roads around this wilderness.
The
This is the
roads would
quickest
probably
way.
take you there just as fast, considering you're traveling through the woods. I think
Amaranth
you're
is
lying.
What to say?
And I
Why
want
would
to
you
know
think
why.
that we're lying? Why else
You're
would we be here?
surface dwellers. Why else would you be here? Very good question.
Where is here? How far away from?
Charisma 12 and Charisma 8 go.
Yeah, I know.
I
right?
know, right? We're just like,
So how far away are we, like, between the rift and Phoenix?
You got
Points.
around the rift, and you're just to the north of it. Because this was the second day of travel. First day, you got just off the road. Second day, you got up to the rift. Third day, you got around the rift to the other side. And fourth day, you're just north of it
Okay,
at this point.
so we're closer to the edge of the rift than we are than Phoenix.
Yes, you're very
Okay.
close to the rift.
okay, so I would
Okay.
say, I would mention that we've come from Palatinus, and we've obviously gone around the rift. We're not trying to go into it. We're not trying to bother anyone. We're just trying to bypass it. It was
Why
the quickest
wouldn't
way
you
for
go
us.
along the roads to bypass it? The roads would be faster, they'd be safer. Why would you go around the rift if you weren't trying to do something else?
Amaranth looks at Durian's passed out body and sighs and doesn't know what to say. Damn it!
Beautiful fire, by the way. Quite warm.
Why, thank you.
Very, very easy to spot. Thank you.
Amaranth is very like you could see that she's frustrated and doesn't really know what to say, and
Are you getting angry, little girl? Please, how about a little truth? What are you doing here?
We're
I'm not
traveling to
angry.
Cien.
We're trying to travel past the rift. That's it.
And why would you not simply go around it safely? Why would you go so close to it?
Because we figured this would be safe as well. We haven't heard that many bad things about the rift. So why would we avoid it if we didn't
Have you
know
heard
more
many
about
things
it?
at all about the rift, child?
Not
No.
quite, apparently. Not enough.
We haven't.
Not
And you
very
can hear kind of the irritation in her voice.
Not very smart entering the wilderness without information. I would expect such from surface dwellers, though. What are you doing with these three humans? And her lip curls, especially as she looks at Durian.
Oh. We've,
Wait, Mizudi's a human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mizuzi's
Oh,
a
that's
human.
right.
she's-
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
I was
Oh,
about
wait,
to
is
say
she-
Durian pops a boner, but that's anyway. Beside the,
They've,
God.
I'm unconscious. It's fine.
they've happened
It
to be.
happens anyways.
We've happened to be in a traveling party with them to get to Cien.
Amaranth kind of, sort of, with her wisdom, you could say, since she doesn't have much intelligence,
Okay.
catches on to the fact that this woman is annoyed with humans and doesn't like them, and says that we're using them to help us because they can benefit us in obvious ways.
Really?
For their
Are the
strength.
surface elves so weak that they need human assistance?
Amaranth looks to Caven.
I don't know where you're going with that.
You five must be
Okay.
utter fools.
Yes.
It's not so much that-
we're not trying
Why-
anything.
Game's like, yep, 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 yep,
Give
yep,
me
yep,
one-
yep.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't have all of your throats slit right here, and have your bodies tossed in the rift.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's any others that I see in the area, and maybe like even Hedwig? Does Hedwig notice anyone else? I don't know.
Well, Hedwig
I mean, I'm sure there's
is
a bunch of
Hedwig is staying quiet
them. Yes.
because she senses the tenseness in her master's posture.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can I then do a perception check to see if I notice any others? in the
Absolutely,
area?
go right
Okay.
ahead.
I mean, I don't have dark vision or anything, but
Nope.
attempt it.
video's
Oh God,
back, by
never
the
mind.
way.
All right, well, okay.
So she asked you for a reason why she shouldn't just kill you all.
Um,
By the way, your video is back.
Yeah, video just came
Allison.
back.
great. I don't look like
Allison,
a moron.
approach this question with confidence because your video is good to go.
Okay. I kind of step forward to her in a very unthreatening way. So
Okay, hands out.
hands out. I kind of step in front of Dorian and towards her with my hands out, obviously not like
Yeah.
no, and say that we're using them to help us. That's the only reason they're there. They're oh fuck, how do I put this? Oh, wasn't prepared for this at all. I essentially try to explain to her that we're using them.
No,
pulling their
no.
strings so
No,
they
there's
help
no
us.
essentially. Give me exact
Okay.
words.
We're using this one, and she points to Durian and say, we're using this one for
This
his
filthy
spell casting.
Breed.
Yes, but we're using him for his spell casting abilities, and that's it. That's the only reason he's with us. She points to Mizudi and says, this one helped us slay a dragon, and that was the only reason
Slay
we
a
took her on. Yes. And then she
So
points...
we have you to thank for these kobolds returning.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
I kind of gesture to her instead of gesturing to Nina and say, kobolds returning. We've killed more kobolds than we've probably seen. What do you mean they're returning?
They are trying to enter the rift again.
We didn't tell them to go back to the rift. We told them to find somewhere else to go. And it certainly wasn't where they came from, and it certainly wasn't where we found them. But we told them if they didn't leave, and if they bothered us again, we would slaughter them on sight.
I see. You say you killed some of them?
We killed many of them.
Hmm.
She enunciates many. Very much so.
So that is why it is all weaklings and children returning, none of their warriors.
Exactly. Because we've slaughtered so many of them.
If you can
we
call them
dislike
warriors.
them as... Yeah. As he said, if you could call them warriors. We obviously care very little about them. We felt a
That
slight
is
amount
enough.
of pity for... Okay.
Okay.
Stop.
Oh there. Jackie, that's plenty of talk then.
She walks over past you, or around you, to Durian, pulls out a rapier,
Ooh.
and she places it on the back of his neck, because he slumped on his face. of
Caben
course.
twitches.
It says, you would see this filthy half-breed continue to live.
We're not done with him yet. For now. Yes.
He has information regarding my past that I need.
Information regarding your past.
We need him for now. However, you can trust us. Once we're done with him,
I can trust
We're
you.
done
That
with
is enough, Surface Dweller.
and I also point to the other humans and say, once we're
yeah.
done with him,
I said that is enough.
this woman.
Oh shit.
She sits there with her sword on his neck and thinks. And puts it back in its sheath and says, I will not have it said that the Drow are unreasonable. Let it be known. This is our land. We don't want anyone by it. Do not return.
We understand. And that's all she says.
We'll leave tonight.
Elf nod.
She turns and walks off. You can see the rest of the Drow kind of look for a moment and slowly back away.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, wait, alive!
Wow. If you had not mentioned the kobolds, mentioning them was bad, but mentioning that you killed a bunch.
I'm shocked I'm alive. Because,
Yeah, same.
and in fact, I thought you were holding back, Travis. I messaged you on Roll20.
Nice.
I messaged everyone. I wasn't a secret. I said, "Do what you will." Like if it had to happen, it had to happen. I was prepared. I'd made my peace. I died. You know, I died before. You know, or after having a threesome. I'm happy with it.
I was honestly expecting party wipe by poison. Like, it's a funny way to end a party wipe, but oh my god, I didn't see it coming.
Woo!
Kevin's gonna try to
Party wipe by
wake
dragon,
these
I
guys
saw
up.
coming. Not party wipe by poison.
Alright,
That's like a way to kill people. Kevin's gonna start
So-
waking people up if he can, like slap
poison.
awake.
Yeah,
whatever.
let me
as far as
actually
we know, I guess.
check this. Yada yada. Yada. Poison. Let me find my poison listing again. I had this marked.
Okay,
for
Travis.
I actually can't find it on the D20 SRD right now.
Yeah, what good is immune to sleep effects if that doesn't include sleep poison?
It's
No,
not.
no,
it's not
not a
sleep.
sleep
It's
effect.
unconscious.
Yeah.
I keep getting the poison
Having
smell,
played Drown and
spell,
campaign,
but
I
not.
can tell you now.
Yeah, they don't wake up. They're breathing. They're obviously alive, but you cannot stir them.
on my feet it says immunity to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is not a sleep effect.
It's not a
Yeah.
sleep effect.
It's
Okay.
not.
Trust-
Alright.
trust-
And part of the
trust-
problem is
right,
that
guys.
I
Trust me on
can't
this one.
find. I had the here we go. I had the list of poisons available. There,
Yep.
table poisons. Here we go. It's drow poison, isn't it?
Yep. It's not sleep. It's unconsciousness, and it literally says
2d4,
Yeah.
2d4 hours.
Yep. Since this poison is not a magical effect, drow and other elves are susceptible to it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was holding back saying that because I fought Drow in a different campaign before, but I'm like, yeah, shit, this poison's bad for our party.
no. It's just unconsciousness.
Yep.
Okay, Amaranth.
So what do you guys do?
Amaranth,
Try to wake them.
they're not
tend
waking
to-
up.
They don't wake up. You try
Okay.
for a while. They will not stir.
Amaranth, should we pack up and leave, or should we wait
I
till they
mean-
wake up?
I would probably bring them all over towards this rock thing, if that's a rock, and try and keep them, like, I would suggest that Cabin and I stand watch in front of them, like, kind of surveying around them.
Well, if they're
Not
gonna
head to above us.
if they're gonna come kill us, they're gonna come kill us. They outnumber us. They can put us.
Exactly, but we might as well at least be all in one place if it's going to happen. I mean, having them spread out and letting each of us die one by one is not exactly what I'd call a noble death. We could at least fight to the death if they come back for
No,
us.
we should either leave right now, or
How are we going to keep them on their horses?
we can
Right.
tie him on the
You
horse.
can-
Whatever. We
You
can.
can
I
slump
guess-
someone on their
Yeah,
horse.
Alright,
we can
fuck
do
it.
that. Or do you want to
Put
say?
these bitches on their horses and tie them on it.
Okay, let's go. This place freaks me out. Those drow freak me out. I don't like the look of them at all. They seem creepy and weird and everything. Let's go. Okay, we
All right.
put them on. We packed stuff up. We put their junk in their spots. We put them on horses, tie them down, whatever.
All right, let's go.
Nope.
What?
Okay. Well, I was just asking
Answering
a
a
question.
question.
Oh,
Nope.
I was like, no,
It's an
no,
auto-fail
what?
at that point.
Okay.
Yep. So cool. You guys get them up on their horses and get the horses saddled up, and you just fucking leave.
Yes.
You guys walk for quite a while. I assume you just go.
We're
You're
going.
just like,
Yep.
fuck it, we're out of here. Awesome. You leave. You guys walk for several hours. And
As
Technical word.
tired as I am on heightened alert from being spooked out of my mind.
you got at
Yeah.
least, I'm gonna say you got 3 hours. No, you were awake yet at that point. Amarith was not. So yeah, Caben, you haven't slept. Amarith, you got 3 hours of trance.
That's understandable. Yeah. All right. So
You're at basically 6 hours of sleep for a human, so you're probably fine.
okay, but I would still be on very high alert because of that.
Oh yeah, like you're
and making
flooded
sure that
with adrenaline.
Yeah, making sure I'm watching the horses that are carrying Mazudi and Nina
Yep.
and Durian.
Yep, you guys. I assume you're not riding yours. You're walking all the
Yeah.
horses along, basically.
Trot is the term, Travis. Trot.
Sure.
No, they're not
Oh,
trotting.
whatever.
Sure.
It's like,
Whatever the term
Trot
is.
involves a lot
we're
of
going.
bouncing on a horse. So
Yeah,
it's like
no.
walking the horses.
Your ass would fall off it, Nina.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're like walking. They're leading them. They're on foot, leading the horses
Yep.
with the rope.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So no, you guys walk, and it's 6 hours before they come to. It's getting light out. Caben, you're exhausted. Amareth, you're pretty well fine.
How close
but
are
yeah.
we to the city? You think?
You're still in the woods, but you've walked 6 hours away from the rift, like straight north. Actually, give me a survival check.
Ooh.
From
that's
just Caben.
survival.
From just Caben, yep.
I am the ranger. Was I 18?
The only ranger now.
Yeah, that's fine. You figure out the directions pretty well, navigate by the North Star. I don't know, it's not a sea campaign, but that should work. And Nina, after about 6 hours, you come to, and you're just flopped belly first over your horse.
What happened? What the? Why am I on a horse?
I'm on a horse.
I was like, we're under. What the hell?
I'll-
Is
I'll
she
tell you
tied
now,
down
no.
or what?
I would have tied them
you-
to the horses.
You
if-
don't really have to
Oh.
tie someone. You can pretty much slump them over their midsection.
I tied them on their horses.
All right,
My intelligence.
Nina,
is not
you're
that high. I
tied
don't
up.
want to fall
You're
off.
tied up on your horse.
What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god, I've been captured!
Nina, calm down. Nina, calm down. Calm down.
Amherst?
You're fine. We
You
just.
got captured too? 'Cause
I just
can't-
didn't want you to fall off your horse.
Oh, can you undo this then?
Well, this is awkward.
It's like, I didn't think I had that kind of night.
It
Oh
just.
God.
And
Oh,
at
God,
this
I'm
point,
thinking of this
at
second.
this point, Nina, your shoulder sears with pain.
Damn it.
Ah. Ow. 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 Couldn't it make it an
okay.
elbow injury?
I would
It's
stop.
your elbow sears with pain.
There you go.
All right, so I would stop the
Oh,
horses. I would halt the horses
Oh,
cool.
and get off my horse. Go over to Nina.
You were on foot. You're fine.
Okay, well then I would walk over to Nina, and I would untie her. And then can I use a heal check to like kind of stabilize her from the poison to try and stop pain or anything like that, or no?
No, you can
Yeah.
hear something wounds her if you want to heal the injury, but like it's not bleeding badly.
I mean, if it doesn't look like it's a serious wound, then I'm just gonna like wait until everyone's awake and.
It looks like 8 HP worth of damage, which
It
is
looks like 8 worth of damage. Okay, well I'm gonna use a cure light wounds on her.
there you go.
Caben wants
at
to
this
stand close to
At
Durian.
this point, Mazudi comes to and goes, "What is going on? Get me off of this!"
Mazudi, chill.
and
Jesus,
yeah,
you
she-
deal with her.
Am I awake?
Nope, you're last.
Caben wants to move close to Durian, and not that he's gonna come awake like right
You're
now.
gonna hold me? Hold
No,
me.
Caben wants to ready an action when Caben starts coming to. Like as soon as
Or when
Caben.
When Durian
Sorry,
starts coming,
Gavin, get me off of this! What is going on? What are you doing?
It's okay, Mazudi. We made it out.
What do you mean we made it out?
Let me untie you. I'll
Why the hell
explain.
does my hip hurt so much?
Let me untie
What the
you.
hell did
I'll
you do?
explain. I didn't do anything. All right. Let me untie you. Shh.
Oh,
Keeman's like, shut the
Why
fuck
am I
up!
tied up?
Look, I've had a long night. Just let me answer. You guys got knocked unconscious.
Foom! Ah! What
I
is
told you
going
to
on?
stop moving.
Ow. Ow.
Damn it, Mizuti.
Sorry. What happened?
The drow ambushed us in the middle of the night.
The drow? What are the drow doing by the rift?
Apparently they live in the rift.
Holy. Did you know this?
We heard rumored whispers of a drow
Why did
somewhere.
you not tell me that the drow were in the rift?
Because we didn't know the drow were in the rift.
Keeman slaps her. Shut up! Not really.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
yelling. He's had a rough night.
I'm sorry, Kaden. We're still alive, and that is... thank you. Apologies.
What about Durian? Where's he?
Yeah, can I still ready my action when Darian starts showing signs of
Yeah,
life?
yeah. I mean, it's 10, 15, 20 minutes between all this, so, like...
As soon as
Duty's
he's,
still down and on the ground, and you're, like, up by Durian, and he's still unconscious. What do you do?
when he starts stirring, I want to like really fast do a hoarse whisper in his ear and be like, "We caught you, Durian."
Durian, you come to, and you're groggy, your mind is addled, there's, like, blood rushing to your head because you're, like, slumped over your horse, and you feel a hand grab the back of your head and go, "We caught you."
I mean,
What do you do?
And he'd
I
also be tied
cast,
to a
I
horse.
cast Crushing Despair on the target.
Okay.
No fucking joke.
You start casting Crushing Despair. I'm going to say that being slumped over a horse, in this very strange position, just waking up, I'm gonna need a concentration check from you, Durian.
can he even does he
Give
get
me
his hands or anything?
I've never rolled a concentration.
And it is on your sheet. I added them since last time.
Can I
yeah,
interrupt this?
where would I find it?
Bottom of skills.
Can I interrupt this?
Plus 10, guys. Plus 10.
Oh,
Just
shoot.
letting you
Yeah,
know.
son.
Yeah, you hear Durian. Does that have a
27.
verbal
Oh,
component?
shoot.
Yes. I think all of it's it's verbal, somatic, and whatever.
Yeah,
material.
so you're holding his head.
Well,
Kev.
Material.
By the way,
Immediately,
the,
what do you
the
do?
material
I want
component,
to I want to either
the
cover his
material
mouth or
component for
on.
Crushing Despair is a vial of tears.
No.
I want to either cover his mouth or slap his hands if he's moving his hands.
Okay.
I do it like hurriedly. I'm not like. I'm
I know, but-
Oh shit!
Okay.
I know, but
okay.
I'm there ready, like right next to you
Yep.
too. Like
No,
I,
he's ready.
I know
So
what to
I'll-
expect. I'm playing
I'll
a joke.
Do this.
He gets a will save. It's not gonna be that terrible.
Oh.
I'm not scared of it. I'm just.
Okay,
doing-
yeah.
I'm doing what I'd
So
be doing,
does it
so.
have a verbal component?
Yes.
Okay, so he puts his hand over your mouth, and you're like,
And then after I do that, I'm like, Durian, it's okay. It's us. We're safe.
and do you take your hand off his mouth?
I wait till he starts squirming.
Well,
You're
no,
like,
so I'm panicked. I came out of a poison
Okay, if
where I
I
was
saw it,
unconscious, and if someone like said like you're ours, and then put his hand over my mouth, I'd bite it. I mean, like
Okay.
Okay.
Bite. Roll.
no, it's fine. He bites. I remove my hand. After
how does
saying,
it bite you?
oh, you're okay. Sorry, I didn't know if like
Damage.
you're biting to like keep the hand there or not. Okay.
Do I roll the hit or just damage?
His hand is in your mouth.
Yeah, you
Roll
hit.
damage.
How much?
You hit.
1d2.
I just constantly.
Okay.
Sucker.
Guys,
He
guys.
crunches down on your hand, and his teeth cut in.
Guys,
Haven,
the joke's over.
you-
Stop it.
you give a little or some other involuntary
Yeah,
noise because he's
yeah.
biting your hand.
I
He's
shout out. I'm
literally drawing blood.
like, God damn it, Durian! It's me.
I
It's
would
Caven.
probably
We're still
remember-
alive. We saved you. Let go. Stop biting my hand. I'm
I would
assuming
remember
it's like
when I
bit.
noticed
Like
that
I can't pull my hand out.
Yeah,
it's
you're like jerking it in his mouth, like stop it, Durian, it's me.
Okay,
Durian.
yeah, that's what I do.
Cameras is
Durian.
down
Okay,
there.
guys.
By the way.
Joke's over.
Yep.
I literally just untie.
Sorry.
I hear Durian's wife.
Oh.
No.
Not Durian's wife.
Nice.
Durian has all the ladies.
Oh, that's
It's
true.
Jimmy's wife, though, who's terrifying and beautiful and wonderful and smart.
Minus his hair right now. Okay, so Amaranth would run over to Durian, not Jimmy though.
Sorry. Go on, guys.
No.
Amaranth would run over to Caven and Durian right now and
Yeah.
kind of
When
like
can I
shoo
cast
Caven
another
away.
spell, guys? I mean, come on. Like.
Okay, wait.
You thought you'd scare me. Like.
Yeah.
Get out of this situation, Caven.
Well, okay, you bit my hand, and then like as you've clamped on my hand, I'm still shouting, "It's me! It's Caven! We're alive! We're safe!
All
Durian,
right.
stop it!"
I release. I'm like, oh, Jesus! I feel terrible.
Jeez,
Your head is
everyone.
pounding. At this point, you don't even realize you're upside down. You're like, why am I waving?
Yeah. Okay, I get him right up. I untie him. Whatever. Get him on his feet.
Boom! You're on the ground.
I lay there a moment and think about what I can last remember. And at some point, I would like to consider, Travis, it might take me a little bit to think about it, but I'd like to think about how the effects that happened to me might have been the poison that I know about, the one poison.
Yes,
the one that
you have hit
yourself with.
yourself with this very same poison.
Oh,
And
that's right.
You feel like you're hung over, but slightly giddy.
And I'm like, Caben, were we poisoned?
You were poisoned. You, Mizudi, and Nina all got hit by the drow.
Oh, wait. How are we still alive?
I think you can thank Amaranth and I for that, and your stupid plan for going by the rift.
I just sort of stare dumbly, and I'm like, so they're active then outside the rift, huh?
Apparently,
Durian, they
apparently,
are.
there's a bunch of drow active nearby, around the rift. I don't know.
Like 6.
Did
Just
they mention
hear us.
the kobolds?
Yeah, they didn't like them. We don't like them.
That-
Nobody liked them.
That came up.
But they're headed. That means the kobolds are headed back towards the rift. This
Yeah.
is good news.
The women and children that are about to get
This is
slaughtered
great
by
news.
the drow.
Well, no. The women and children that I would have slaughtered, but you guys held me back. But let's not bandy fingers right now.
Amaranth just doesn't say anything because she
Hey,
sort of
I look over at Amaranth and I'm like, cause and effect. I said, let's kill them all.
I turned my back, Dorian.
And we've killed them all, but you know, we left them alive. And what did it mean?
I turned
That we
my back.
all get near death. What happened anyway? Are we okay? Did they let us pass? What'd you have to pay them? Anything?
They asked a few questions. I think we convinced them that we weren't having any trouble with them, or we weren't after them or anything. And at one point, they wanted to kill you, but I think we talked them out of it.
Perhaps
Me?
you could thank Caven and I for saving your lives
What? Well,
instead of bitching about
well,
it.
Thank you, but you talked to them. You talked to the drow. The
Yeah.
mythical
Yes.
drow.
They only
They tried
would
to
talk
kill
to the
you,
elves.
and I saved you.
Killing nothing. Everyone's alive, clearly. No one's harmed. Sorry, Nina. But I mean, did anyone... Could we go...
Amaranth would
Could-
stomp off, actually.
Could
She
we
would stomp
go and
off away
talk
from
to them?
Dorian.
I actually am like, I stop my horse, and I'm like, there's so many stories about the drow, mythical and vague stories, but
Durian,
did they seem that they wanted to talk?
Durian, while you were unconscious on the ground, they put a sword to the back of your head and almost killed you. You can go back and talk to them if you want. I'm going to CN.
Just me or everybody?
As many of you want to go back can. I'm not.
No, I mean, with the sword to the back. Me?
Yes, just you. They had a
Why?
special hatred for, and I emphasize, half-breeds.
I fall silent.
They're evil elves, Durian. You don't want to mess with anything with them.
They're not evil, they're just mistrustful. If I consult my
No,
lore
I'm
on the
pretty
matter-
sure they're evil. I'm pretty sure it's not just mistrustful.
I just like, okay, guys, let's get out of here. I don't want to be poisoned again.
Nina's like, I didn't just almost die. It's fine.
I'm.
Did you?
Oh no, I accept the fact that I almost died. I just don't want to be near around the same people who can
I'm very
potentially-
upset. Did I lose my 3rd level spell for the day, Travis? Trying to cast them.
Absolutely. Yes, you did.
I'm a little peeved, but also a little pensive, and so I shut up and ride on.
Durian, what? Did you grow up in an elven household or a human household?
I don't answer him.
Just growing up, we had little fairy tales, like the frightening little tales you tell the children not to do bad things or not, and a lot of them involve the drow.
I don't talk
Don't
to him.
go
I
into
don't
your
look at him.
basement because the drow will take you.
Don't cross
What
the street without
order
looking for
are you guys
carts, or
riding
else the
in?
drow will kill you.
Emma will be
guys
riding as far away from Durian as she possibly can at this point because she's pissed off at him.
Okay.
Me for what? Oh my god.
Durian, are you in the
Durian
back or
pissing
the
me.
front?
For multiple
Durian
things,
doesn't
Durian.
know, obviously.
You guys had a threesome without
Durian's in the
talking
middle.
about it.
Durian's
Then
just
you almost got her
riding
killed.
Durian's thinking Durian's
wait,
thinking
what?
on deep thoughts, and he's riding in the middle. He's not up front. He's not in the back.
Okay.
Caben's gonna ride by Durian in silence. No, I didn't say that out loud, Nina. You don't know
Oh,
about
I was
that.
gonna say.
I was saying that out of character.
Okay. Farthest off. All right.
Amaroth would be very, very far in front of the whole party. Probably
Yeah.
like at least 40 feet
Good.
far ahead. Yeah, yeah.
Later.
Alright, Travis.
Excellent.
Fuck you.
Amareth, you're riding
fine.
along. You're
Yes, I'm ahead of the party.
You're
I'm pissed off.
fuming. You are super angry. And something explodes out of the snow and runs at you and goes, all you see is 6 eyes, 3 heads. The one on the right reels back and goes, and you are doused in acid.
Oh,
Taking
Amaroth is not amused.
14.
Sorry, guys. We should have gone to Grimgar.
Taking 22 damage as the creature lands in front of your horse.
Amareth!
Roll a reflex save for half, actually. Taking 22
yeah, I was gonna say,
damage.
taking 22
And
damage.
getting your armor doused in acid.
Oh my god.
The
that's
rest
my-
of you are amazed that this thing has popped out.
How big is it?
And I think we'll end it there for tonight.
Oh, damn it, Travis.
Oh,
Fuck Travis. Jesus.
goddamn cliffhangers!
Good cliffhanger.
Okay, no, so at that last moment I say, Grimgar, no, I was wrong. I don't say that, actually.
It's Grimgar's
Hell,
pet. Grimgar's pet Hydra.
I
coming
should have
to
gone
chase
back.
you.
Fuck. Alright.
All right.
All right.
You motherfucker.
Hey, you were riding way in front.
Also, can I say
And
real
we're-
quick that I tweeted about the beer that I was drinking, the Modern Times Black House Stout, and I said that I was drinking it, and they replied to my tweet saying +5 beer of charisma. I like them a lot now.
That
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
help with acid though. That's
It doesn't help with acid though, but I thought it was kind of hilarious.
All right. Well, good
Alright.
session tonight, guys. It was good to get back into it.
Oh, geez.
Yes, it was fun. I had a lot of fun.
This was
Have
a
to
good.
admit,
This was a good session.
God
Party wipe
fucking
like-
damn it, Dorian.
Hey, you know
Right.
what? We avoided the party wipe because it was very smart to tell them that you killed a bunch of them. But yeah, we'll see what happens at the start of next
I don't
session.
know why you're so pissed at me. I was reacting realistically from being tied up, from seeing two of my
Amaranth is
party
a young
members
elf.
get arrows and fall
Immature.
slumped before me.
No.
Amaranth is a young elf. She's immature. She doesn't understand.
No,
That's
I'm
fine.
not worried about you. I'm more worried about the whole party. Like,
Well, shit, fine.
Nina doesn't count. Mizuti was thinking quick but smack, and then I don't know. Like, I just went with my gut that I'm on the horse tied up, and somebody comes up behind me and goes, "We've got you now."
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna
that-
fucking-
That was
Oh,
totally
yeah.
expected. Caven was
And
looking
by the
for.
way-
I was giggling.
And so you know that the spell I was gonna cast was
Caven was looking for a big reaction. That was the joke.
Crushing Despair wouldn't have done anything actually to you. In the context, it wouldn't have. It was the only thing. It was the first thing I thought of. It was.
No, that's fine.
It was. It's big. It's a -2 on a lot of your attack and damage rolls.
Yeah, no. That's what happened was exactly what Caben
Yeah.
kind of assumed what would happen, or was I don't know, whatever. But it was funny.
But now I don't have that spell anymore, and it would have been really good against a monster. Just
well,
let me know that.
blame Caben.
So, thank you everyone for joining us. I'm glad we
Yes.
had a great crowd tonight. You guys were very interactive, and we love that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of hilarious stuff.
I personally don't look at chat because I'm like trying to keep all this shit
DM and
straight.
things.
Yep. New DM. Hashtag new DM. But yeah, thanks a lot for joining us. It's a lot of fun. We're here every week, usually on Mondays. We delayed a day for
Jimmy had a
Yep.
meeting thing he talked about earlier.
Yep, there was a meeting. This is a monthly event, so
Fucking
that's fine.
Jimmy. Fucking Durian.
So it's actually going to be this month. It's going to be twice. Not this week. But
Oh
it's
my
gonna be later this
gosh.
month.
God!
God!
I should have killed you with drought.
Shaking my head.
God! You actually can't kill me with drought poison.
Durian's out of the party.
Yeah. So yeah, we're usually Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and or 5 p.m. Pacific, depending on what coast you're on, or if you live in Europe, figure it out.
Mhm.
Um,
But yeah, I hope you guys jump out and join us next week.
yeah, like we said,
we
super
have a-
fun.
Yeah, we have a good time, and it does tend to be more role playing than fighting sometimes, but that's cool. I think it builds a good story. So
Definitely more fun.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but yeah, thanks for tuning in. We're gonna end it here, and hopefully see you guys next week. And I think I'm gonna play around with some different programs, maybe see if we can fix these cam issues, because it's not a huge deal, but it's a nice thing to solve. So
Sometimes it's hilarious when we freeze. Like, apparently right now I'm looking at my stream and I'm frozen.
Yep.
So, you know.
right, and
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, thanks for tuning in.
All right,
Next
thank
week
you for
Monday.
watching.
See you guys later.
Did that free?
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
See you guys.